What's going on, y'all? This is Masterpiece, back at you again. And this is just another fatherhood tip. And yeah, I got a stuffed animal here to help me. All right, you know, as a father, you're busy. You get it. We get it. You got to be out there. You got to be making networking. You got to be making your connects, your calls, your emails, doing your important business stuff. You got to do all that stuff. And at the same time, sometimes you got to have your kid, the whole day with you. If you're lucky, maybe you get the whole week. Maybe you get every single day. Everybody's situation's different. And this is just, to help alleviate some of the struggles for the fathers out there, so that it's just easier and we have a better, more enjoyable, fruitful experience raising our little ones. All right, so you got your baby, right? And you're holding your child because children they need that heartbeat, they need the skin, they need the electromagnetics coming off of your body. It's calibrating what's called their circadian rhythm, their blood circulation, their heart rhythms, their breathing. It's synchronizing everything, the melanin. So their head is the most developed, and it's the biggest part of their body. They can't support their head. So, it's always important to have their head nice and secure, right? They feel when they're going upside down and whatever, and when they're being let down onto another surface. So here's a really good trick that's gonna help y'all to put your baby down without having them wake up, because most of the times, you really got to get back to work, doing what you got to do, but your baby needs sleep, and it requires a lot of time and attention sometimes to put them to sleep. Not every day is the same. Some days they go to sleep a lot easier and quicker than other days. So, number one, know this. You have to know this. It will take less time to spend more time putting them down to sleep than it would if you quickly put them down to sleep. If you quickly put your child down to sleep, they're going to wake up and realize that you're gone. And then you're going to come back and pick them up and say, okay, it's okay, I'm here. You put them down, you're going to go do your work, and then they wake up, they look around, you're not around, and they start screaming, ah! And then you come and you pick them up and you say, oh, it's okay, don't worry. Now, they're going to catch on, because they're not stupid, that you are going to leave the next time you put them down. So they're on alert, and now they can't sleep as easy, okay? So that's number one. Spend more time putting them to a deeper sleep than just putting them down and going. Because a lot of the times, you're going to put them down, and then 5 minutes in, they're going to shift and open their eyes and look at you, and then go back to sleep. And then that's it. Okay. Secondly, very important, make sure that you prop up something that's in the shape of your existing carriage. So if their head's up and they're laying down like this, then prop up a pillow and some soft sheets, and then put their head there on the pillow, and then slide your arm out, right? Now, there's two things that can happen. They're going to realize that you're sliding your arm out, and they're going to wake up, and it's going to be cool because you're still there. You slide your arm out, but you're still there, just like beside them. Or they're going to wake up and the arm is going to slide out, and they're going to cry. So if that's the case, then just keep your arm under them until they go to sleep. Then when they leave, when they drift off to sleep, slowly, really slowly, just like pull your arm out, maybe like 3 inches, wait a minute, 2 inches, wait a minute, and then, the whole, and then go, very gradual. Also, things like zippers and buttons are very, believe it or not, are very irritable to children and babies. And this is going to prevent you having productive time. Okay? So if you're gonna put them down on a blanket or something, make sure that there's no buttons on it or zippers, or if they're on your chest, and they're having a hard time and they keep crying and struggling, it might be because you have to let down, you have to open it up and give them a nice area to actually sleep on. Okay? This is huge. I couldn't even believe how sensitive they were to different textures. But I mean, when you're in water for like 9 months and then you get out into the cold air, it's like, it's like really sensitive skin, I suppose. Um, Helping your kids sleep. What I like to do is I like to put on some soft spa music. Like usually on the TV, there's a channel that just plays music. I like to go to like the spa music. Chill music and reggae is cool too, but sometimes you get the really upbeat stuff, and that's not what you want. So I go to the classical, baroque, spa channels, and this is usually very beautiful and very calming. And the noise of the music that they fall asleep to will help to cancel out any of the noise of you, getting a drink of water or typing on your keyboard or answering the door, or if the phone rings. It kind of just helps to blend in all the sounds together, music. Plus, the music helps the brain grow. So, if we know that music helps the brain grow, then as they're sleeping with music, it's also might be a good idea to put on some very low in the background, like a lecture. You know what I mean? Like a Malcolm X, a Marcus Garvey, a Dr. Valentine lecture or something like that. A Dr. Africa lecture, something that's keeping them learning. Something that's gonna help them sleep really easy is running them down. I know, you gotta dedicate time to the little ones. So if you want them to sleep nice and long so you could get to your work, you gotta wear them out. Chase them around the house, bring them outside. The more leaves and twigs and grasses they see, the more activity their brain's gonna be doing, the more things they're gonna be learning, and the more tired they're gonna get. So let them run around in the grass and let them pick through flowers. For 10, 15 minutes, and they'll be pooped. Um, and right now, for a newborn, that's all I could really think of. Don't get upset if they're trying to squirm out of your arms. If they're trying to squirm out of your arms, just keep them in, and don't worry, they'll relax. And remember, move all the zippers and stuff like that, and they'll relax in your arms. Sing them a song. Stay calm. If you're calm, they'll stay calm. Okay, so. I hope that for any father out there anywhere that's listening to this, uh, that's maybe new to this or is having difficulties with this currently, I hope that it's helping in some way, because the way that we raise this next generation, the amount of energy we put into them is going to be exactly the amount that we get out. And our previous generations, they kind of let us down a little bit. No hard feelings, but now we got to work double time to get out of this. All right. So, master peace, eat to live. Peace.